Hello, welcome to the Russian Grand Prix. We've probably just finished. About to start the formation lap. Before we have the real formation lap, we'll have the race. It is. There's the 2010 car. Safety car for this race. So it is almost time. We're racing. Here in Russia. The lights are coming on here. 3, the lights coming on. Lights out and away we go. Turk gets away well off the line. But as well, it's H gets it off the line well with the Haas. The two Haas is battling for the lead as well as the Williams of Turk. But it looks like Turk holds the lead in the Williams at the end of the first lap. In the start of the season here. We're back in season. This season we are the lead in the first lap. Right now is Turk in the Williams. A lot of lag with the 27 laps we will have ahead of us. Through the middle sector, all 13 drivers, or all 12 drivers in the safety car jostling for position here. Looks like Poco has got into the lead and leads here in Winter Park. The Aston Martin, the number 5 Aston Martin leads here in Winter Park as we go to the final chicane. He goes wide and Pocono has been pipped again. These two battling for the race lead. That's a really good chicane from Poco, but Turk has had a really good chicane as well and leads by over 3 tenths or not. And it's a brilliant final corner for Poco. Can he take the lead? It looks like he can. But with the lag, it's very hard to tell. Down into the end of the first lap. Turk leads, Poco second, Victor third. There's a car going backwards. And that's a McLaren in the barriers. And McLaren's in the barriers this time. It's in the barriers in the McLaren. He's got going again. Massive disappointment for the McLaren driver. Less from 12th up to 3rd place after the end of the first lap. But these two still jostling for the lead. The world champion Nesk is in 3rd place. Can he retain his world championship title? It looks like he might have some challenges this season. It's even harder to defend the title than win a title. I think, or a few people said. And now Turk has extended his lead to about a second in that lap. And it's now but still all to play for. One mistake, one DRS is in the lead, Turk, by just 0.6 of a second. We'll see if it's going to be a very dominant performance. Right now, it was pretty dominant from the Williams driver. Nesk losing time as well with the lock-up, I believe, from Poco in the Aston Martin. But he is gaining on this lap. It feels like it's one lap Poco's gaining, then he loses it. We'll see what he can do on this lap. Oh, that's wide. Poco will he take the lead? Yes, he does. The Williams, the Aston Martin takes the lead of the Russian Grand Prix. Through into the chicane. In the middle sector now. On last sector, sorry. A few more corners. And Turk leads for now. But Captain Poco getting to the lead for the chicane. It looks like he might have. It's going to be so tight. Poco goes wide and loses the back end. He's now going to be over 1.5 seconds back. 2 seconds back. That might be crucial for this Grand Prix. Here he comes. Poco now 3 seconds back. Nesk is now going to be catching. We're on board. He's on the medium tyres as a Nesk as well. Most drivers on the softs, but Nesk opting for the set of medium compound tyres for this first stint. So he'll be going soft or hard in the second stint. It really depends how long he can go on his tyres. If he can go about 20 laps on his tyres, he could go for a set of softs. As well, Greg is also out while we were here. Time is also in the race, but it's a few laps down. Turk leads by a long way. We run on board with the battle for 5th place game. Replaced Lightning at Ferrari after he won the Indianapolis race last season. It's H's in 5th place. Z-Ban, a familiar face, in 6th place for Red Bull. Not many drivers stayed at teams. One of them was Poco, and another one was Neskovic. Vic. So through the middle set, through the final few corners, and now we go to turn 1 with Turk down the long straight and taking very nicely through that section. Milk has got past the pot creepers as well at the back of the grid. I believe the pot creepers in the Aston Martin. No, he came into the pit lane because the pot creepers, the first of the pit stops on lap 5. Nowhere. They're not going in anywhere. Sadly. Oh, sadly. Not anymore. Not this weekend, sadly. The race was a bit later, so I'm at dinner then. So it's a bit earlier today, so no not going today. Sad. Sad, I know. So Poco getting back on Turk in the Williams. 2 seconds out of the gap. It was 3 seconds at one point. Why are we on board with pot creepers? I don't know. There we go. Turk across the line to start lap 6 of the Grand Prix. Hit Poco, gaining a lot on board with the Aston Martin now. Getting closer to the Williams. 1.7 seconds the gap for the Aston Martin to gain on this lap. It's now 1.4. What can the Aston Martin do to get into lead? It went very wide there, almost onto the sausage curb. Williams of Turk got very squirrely there, and that's surely a warning for Turk there for Pocanaldo, sorry, for going wide there. He's now under a second, it's under half a second. Turk struggling on his tyres at the moment, it looks like. Can Pocanaldo get into lead there? He's lost a lot there. He's lost about half a second. And losing more down the straight. So this second part of that, not very good for the Aston Martin, looks like. It looks like the Williams is more suited to the straights. Into the barriers there for the second time in this race. Pocanaldo makes a mistake and he's now almost 3 seconds behind for the second time in this race. Looking to crack under the pressure, the Aston Martin. Did win a race last season. But now, round the final corner to start his lap is Poco. 2.5 seconds is the gap. And 1.7 or so is 1.7. About, I don't know. I don't know what I was saying. I really don't know. What I was saying I made is for the gap between next. It was 7.5. Oh my god. There you go. Dying. There you go. Dead. To time down by 2 laps. The gap is pretty close between the pack. There's a battle for 5th place. Also, Z-Band has got a game. The game is still battling. I believe Z-Band in the Red Bull looking to get ahead of Z-Band of game. Sorry, got them the wrong way around. They are going side by side. Z-Band, sorry, gets ahead of game, it looks like. Oh, is the Ferrari and the Red Bull battled in real life? They're battling here. Both on the medium tyres. The top 2 on the softs. It is on the... Basically, half the grid is on the mediums, half the grid is on the softs. .7 seconds at the end of lap 7. We're on to lap 8 of this race. Fast lap is for Turk by about 4 tenths of a second. That's a warning for Pocanaldo. So into turn 1. With the car. .2 seconds now, the gap. .9 now, the gap. Around the final corner, it is 3 seconds at the end of lap 8 of the race. And battling now for position, I believe and someone came in. And into the pit lane comes it from the softs tyres. He's the soft runner, he's going to go for the mediums. It is a one-stop strategy then onto the mediums. So it's easy one-stop. The medium runners will have a better pace. And Footer has stopped on the track. The Red Bull powertrain letting go.
Hello.
The safety car deployed. The Red Bull engine has let go. Everyone's coming in now. An actual engine failure has happened. Milk is in. And a pot creepers is also in.
Yes, hello. Hello.
Hello. Who will come in? The safety car deployed due to the Red Bull powertrain on that AlphaTauri letting go. So the AlphaTauri stopped at the exit at the final corner there. Surprisingly, it's
they have an actual engine failure.
Yes, there's actual like stats on the car with reliability and so, and the engine failures happened because you do get engine failures and the Red Bull engine is let go.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's the league, it's not the game.
Yeah, I know.
So everyone coming into the pit lane. Safety car out on lap 10 of 27.
Are these 2022 or 2023?
2022 cars. That's Pocanaldo. Second place before the pits. Or second place is crashed at the exit of the pit lane. What has happened there? Neskis will be right on his tail, but the safety car of Umar will be leading the pack on lap 10 of 27 here in Russia. At the Russian Grand Prix, yeah, I'm demonetizing. I'm not demonetizing. I'm not that saying. Okay, so Williams leads. He's led since the start, Turk. After Hogan's made 2 mistakes in this race, and 3 actually, because he hit the wall once and lost 2 seconds because of a slide at one point, and then that spin. Turk's just been consistent. He's been very consistent. Not the quickest driver on track, but very consistent. Yeah, so an actual engine failure had there.
Wait, who had an engine failure?
Footer has had an engine failure in the Red Bull by the side of the track at the final corner.
Oh. Wow.
The safety car is out. We'll see when the safety car will come in. We'll see when that AlphaTauri is cleared.
Oh, there's a bit of a drift from Apple.
A bit of drift there.
In the Haas.
And Poco is now behind Nesk. Nesk has got ahead. The champion, the last season champion, in the first race of the season, fighting on the safety car for second place. And Nesk is losing positions now. I don't know what's happened. He's now down in 4th. I don't know what's happening at the moment. There's drivers are overtaking all over the place. I think this is where it should be. And into the pit lane comes Game in the Ferrari. He started on soft, so there's probably he's not pitted yet. He's pitted when the pack is bunched up. There's a Red Bull with the pit lane of Z-Ban as well. Both drivers from the softs to the softs. So the safety car at the front of the pack in the 2010 Lotus catering thing. Is it? Catering? Yeah, it's catering.
No. Yeah, it's catering.
It is catering or Lotus, I don't know. Safety car will be in this lap. So we are almost time on lap 11 to get this race restarted. We've got about 3/4 of a lap to go round with the safety car before we get back running. We have no races left today. This is the only race today. No, we have one more race.
Cyril got another 5 seconds.
I've been that's new. I did stream the race, so yeah, I did stream the race because people wanted me to. So safety car in this lap. The pack will be bunched up. We're on to the back straight now. The pack shuffling in the back. I don't know what is actually happening. Milk has lost a few positions. We'll try to work out what is actually happening. Game is behind Z-Ban suddenly. Everything.
Oh, this is so confusing.
There's a Haas!
So confusing.
footer's there. No, his footer going into the runoff area. Turk leads ahead of Victor now, and oh, how that Hassel's got into second place. And we go green.
He has gone.
He's gone.
Yes, indeed.
And
that
he's
was
gone.
a bit early because the stage car hasn't got into the.
And we go green here. We go back racing conditions here in Russia. There's an IndyCar stopped on the line. I don't know what's happened. And Turk leads ahead of Poco. Nesk in third place for Ferrari. 15 laps of running of racing to go. Into turn one, a big lock up for the Williams. Loses it. Through turn one. Poco takes the lead. The first sign of a crack in the Williams there. He's losing every bit of grip there. He's sliding, locking the rear end. And it's now going to be a straight fight between Nesk and Poco. The champion from last season, battling for the lead of the Russian Grand Prix in season 3. I think it is. Oh, he spun it as well. Oh! Miraculously, he's not out of the race. Nesk now down in 5th place now. Now Z-Bad has gone round the outside. Battling for position. Victory's gone sliding through the chicane there. There's a spinning. Poco spun it for the second time in this race. The Aston Martin has spun. Driver struggling at the end of at the safety car restart. Into the straight on lap 13. Chaos at the safety car restart. It's a big lead, 3.5 seconds for Turk. Who's gonna take this? And into the pit lane comes the Aston Martin of Poco. He starts it. He's now on the. He started soft to probably the mediums, medium tyres. And he comes out in 9th place. Don't know what the hell that is. Wide for its heaven. Round the middle sector, that's Turk. It's in the curb. Here comes Nesk. Can he fight? Get back into the lead. 2.1 seconds. The gap. We've been gaining all the time, while Turk has been struggling. The champion, the world champion, the champion from last season, can he get into the lead of the Russian Grand Prix? On lap 14 we are now on to lap 15 in a couple of moments. And a fastest for the last sector for Turk there. A second gained on that last lap for Nest. Striking distance in 3 laps. If they stayed at the same pace or kept at the same pace they are right now, but then Z-Baton will be in a chance as well. As he is slowly gaining. In the first sector, about 4 attempts in Turk's favour. In the middle sector, looks like it's pretty even. Actually a 10th in Nest's favour. This battle's going to be 3 tenths on this lap so far he's gained, Turk. The last sector looks like the Ferrari, very nice. You've hooked up. It's about the same pace. It's about a tenth or 2 in it actually. It's really consistent pace from these two. Staying on board with the battle, not really a battle, a psychological battle, is there? Psychological. Yes, it's now 2 seconds. Nesk has had a sensational first part of the lap. He's gained about 6 tenths. Z-Baton still setting blistering lap times. .6 seconds. Nesk gaining all the time. There's like 1 lap, then sort of slow down lap for Nesk. But then it's now push again. 11 laps to decide this race. Sliding through the chicane, Z-Baton and Game are now battling. Game has got up into 3rd place. He's been gaining 8 tenths last lap, so 1.8 seconds now the gap. On this lap, Neskovic has about a second advantage. There's the McLaren about 2 laps down, or it is 2 laps down, from the race leader. Will Neskovic be able to lap him properly? Or not properly, be able to lap him. So, oh, sliding again. So far on this lap, it's been about 2 tenths in the favour of Turk. Sorry, not Turk, in favour of Nesk. And through there was really good for Nesk. He's gained another 2 tenths. And to gain down the straight, it's now going to be right down to the checker flag this battle. 1.1 seconds now. Gabe is also coming into the battle. He's now only 4.7 seconds back. So Game could be fighting for the lead soon, and the other Ferrari, the 2 Ferraris now all both going to be battling for the lead soon. Poco's out. He gets out of the barriers. He was fighting for the lead at one point, and he's into the barriers. Ness 1.6 seconds. Another 2 tenths on that last lap. Oh no! off the track. Once and lost a lot this lap Ness. Can he gain it back by the end of this lap? It's really all in the middle section. He's lost 4 attempts through this lap. A green last sector there. About a 10th in it on that lap. 8 laps to decide this Russian Grand Prix. Into turn 1. It's a spinner! Into the barriers goes Turk! And Neskovic leads! The Williams into the barriers at the first corner on lap 19. Lap 19 may be the turning point of this Russian Grand Prix. Very wide for Turk, and Nesk leads here in Russia. Can Turk gain very wide, very deep at the first part, and he lost about 2 tenths in one corner there. Z-Ban was fighting for third place at once, now he's about 10 seconds off it. 1.2 seconds. Can this keep the Williams behind? Turk getting very desperate for this win. It's about 2 seconds gained on that because of the crash. And now under 1 second. Six attempts. Who will win? Here comes Turk for the lead. Here in Russia. Wide, locking up the rear to the Ferrari. And really close now, under only a tenth of a second. But Ness might just be able to keep it ahead for the next few corners. It is going to be a very close battle for the next few corners, but Ness has pulled out another 5 attempts as he locks up the rears there. We're on lap 20, 7 laps to go. 5 tenths of a second the gap. Into the chicane. This could be a make or break corner for your race. Turk looks like it might be a make corner. It's going to be really close to Nesk for a chicane. That might have compromised him there. He hits a bump. So, lap 21 of the Russian Grand Prix. Some time ago, it was Poco battling for the lead. He's now almost been lapped. 7 seconds between Poco and Nesk on track at the moment. A few more seconds and he will be very close as he hits the barrier. Turk there. It's now 1.6 seconds. The battle. There's a battle here. Game and a pop creepers. Apple creepers. That's better. For 4th place, Game looks like he's kept it by a second. There's battle from between its Heaven and Milk. Milk in the Mercedes AMG car and Haas of its Heaven. A new drive for this season in the 2023 Haas. 1.1 seconds. And Milk spun. And is in the barrier. Vic's just got a 5-second time penalty. Z-Ban is out. Turk is 5 seconds back. Neska's had an issue. Vector spun. The Williams leads. The crowd roars their approval. 8 seconds. Neska's lost with that spin. And the Williams leads with 5 laps to go. Surely this could be the win. So, as it's all, we're on to lap. We're on to lap 23 of this race. So Williams look like they are going to take the win. And Turk and Vic got a pit. So it could be. So Turk. And into the pit lane comes the race leader. We got 4 laps. On to the medium tyres. Does he have enough pace to make up the time? Ness comes through leading here in Winter Park. Will be very close for game. Game will come through in second. Turk exits the pit lane. The charge is on for the Williams driver. Got to gain 2 seconds a lap to have a chance of winning. Let's see what he can do. In his first race in ERL, he could be coming home for a win if he can gain this time. Let's see if he has enough pace. He does have the fastest lap of the race at the moment by just under about 100. He's gained a second so far. Does he have, I think he's gaining slowly but surely is the Williams. But will he be gaining enough? And he's lost there, pushing a lot of time there. So a few more corners. Will it be enough? Probably not. As we go to lap 25 of the Russian Grand Prix. 3 laps upon us. Turk 10 seconds at the moment. Getting hot a second in the last sector. Vic comes in and comes out in 5th place. Does Turk have enough pace? It doesn't look like it. The game might have enough pace though. Proto getting lapped now by Ness. 1.9 seconds. Now it'll be a Scuderia Ferrari 1-2. And it will be a Scuderia Ferrari battle for the lead. Game gaining all the time. Ness losing all the time to his teammate. Onto the penultimate lap. The battle for the lead hotting up. Two prancing horses battling. Turk will not gain enough time, but he is setting very good sectors. Here comes Game for the lead of the Russian Grand Prix. Ness loses it! And Game leads! Ness losing the back end! The champion! Down into 2nd place is a Ferrari 1-2. The number 16 for Game. Or the number 16 of Game takes the lead of the Russian Grand Prix. Already 2 seconds to gap. As we go, we're on to the last lap of the Russian Grand Prix. Game leads here by 2.5 seconds ahead of Nesk. Then comes Turk. It won't be enough for Turk, but it will be a joyous day for Ferrari. Can Nesk launch a last gasp challenge on this last lap? Not a last though. Oh, wide! Ness goes off the track. Vic battling for 5th place here. And Ness losing all the time. Well, gains all the time. It's now 4 seconds. Ness struggling on his tyres, but it's a joyous day for the prancing horse. It will be. Not maximum points if Pocanaldo stole the fastest lap with a 1:27.1. But it'll be a joyous day. 43 points will be coming back to Maranello. Escape for live. Rounds the final corner. Game wins for Ferrari in Russia. And Ness comes home for 2nd place. It's the Ferrari 1-2. Turk losing time everywhere and bringing it home for 3rd after leading so much of the race. It's a podium in his first race. Apo Creepers finishes in 4th place. Gains 1st win of his career. Apo Creepers finishes in 4th place. Is Heaven. Finishes in 5th place. Victor's lost a lot on this last lap. He's now down in 6th place. Across the line goes Is Heaven for 5th place. Then 6th after pitting very late for the Haas of Vict as he crosses the line to take 6th place. As Is Heaven has got pole creepers. Is Heaven is into 4th place. Milk finishes in 7th. And soon, Nesk is down in 4th now. I don't know. Around the final corner it goes. Poco. After fighting for the lead for so long in this race, only 8 places to show and the fastest lap as he slides around the final corner and takes the checkered flag for 8th place here today. So that is the what will be the finishing order for the race. So we'll see you in 20 minutes for the NIS